Welcome back to the Storytime Castle. Today we're reading a book called Library Lily. Library Lily was written by Gillian Shields. It's illustrated by Francesca Chessa. When Lily learned to read, her mum was very pleased. She took her to the library and got her a library card. Lily was so excited. There were fat books, thin books, great enormous square books, old books, new books, and furry touchy-feely books. Going to the library was like going on an adventure. The trouble was, once Lily started to read, she couldn't stop. She read at night under the blankets, and the great sea monster rose up from the waves. "Lily," said Mum, "aren't you asleep yet?" She read in the morning, when she was brushing her teeth. "The rare lesser Amazonian snake lays its eggs. I need the bathroom, Lily." When her dinner was ready, she forgot to eat. Until that moment, I, Herbert Wobblesmith, had never seen a ghost. "Lily, please eat up." And when her mum spoke to her, she just didn't hear. Long, long ago, far, far away, there was a perfect... "Oh, Lily!" Mum laughed. Lily read and read and read. "There goes Library Lily," people began to say. "Always has her head in a book." Lily read all the way through a sizzling summer, an awesome autumn, a wonderful winter, and when spring came around again, she didn't notice. She was in a beautiful dream. She was reading. One sunny day, Lily's mum took her to the park. "Why don't you go and play?" Mum asked. "But I want to finish my story," said Lily. "It's such an exciting adventure." "Well, maybe you'll have an adventure in the park," smiled Mum. So Lily wandered over to the playground and read all the signs. That didn't take long. She was wondering what else she could find to read when someone called out. "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, reading, of course," said Lily. "Reading is boring," said the upside-down voice. "In fact, I hate reading." "Hate reading?" gasped Lily. "What do you like?" "Lots of things," the upside-down person said. "Playing, climbing, exploring." "I'm Millie," said Millie. "I'm Lily," said Lily. Millie grinned. "Would you like to climb my tree?" Lily scrambled up the tree to join Millie. From the top, they could see the green park, the busy streets, the library, and the town, all spread out below them, like a picture. "Wow," breathed Lily. "There's a whole world out there," said Millie. "There's a whole world in here, too," exclaimed Lily, pulling a book from her bag. "You'll see." So, all summer long, Millie took Lily exploring. It was fun. Lily took Millie on adventures too. Millie decided that books weren't boring after all. They were great. And what was extra special was doing everything together. "There goes Library Lily," people began to say, with her best friend Millie. "What shall we do when we grow up?" said Lily to her best friend one day. "Be explorers," said Millie. "There's a whole world out there." So that's exactly what they did. And when they came home again, Lily wrote down all their adventures. in a most marvelous, magical, amazing, perfect book. You might just find it in your library. And that's the end of today's story. Join us next time at the Storytime Castle.